Hi everyone, welcome to Creation Test Automation. Myself is Prabha. So, in the earlier section, we have seen the introduction of the scriptless automation, right? Now we will be using the scriptless automation and automating a web application. So, for our tutorials, we will be using demo websites. Let me share my screen, and we are automating this website. So, demo QA com underscore slash elements. So, first, let's go to our docs.creation test automation. Here you can see all the details. Okay, go to your open code automation. So we are working on the open code. So we will go through this website. Sorry, go through this document, and here we can see what are the introduction and pre-request. First of all, you need to have a Java development kit, and especially we are using Java 17 here, and we need to use Apache, Maven, and IntelliJ. Okay, and we'll be using the same steps what are given here to automate this page. Okay, let's do now. Let's create a Maven project. Let's create a Maven project. Let me open this one. Web automation, web tutorial automation. Okay, we are using Java 17. You can use any Java higher than 17. Okay, because our base is 17. Next, because we are using this, we added just create it. Okay. And new window, let me drag it here. So this is our automation. Let's go. Our first step is done, right? Create Maven project. Now let's add the dependency. Come here and add the dependency. Okay, we have added it. Let's sync it up. Okay, now we have synced. Sync is done. You can see automation, everything setup is done here, right? See here, all the libraries which are required are been downloaded. Next step, add the plugin. So plugin will be added under the build, right? I hope you know the Maven concepts. Okay, I have added this one. Next, you can add your source directory. I am adding src as my source directory because it's a basic Maven project. Next step, okay, let's follow this structure. In the project, we need to create a config file, I mean directory. So let's create a directory called config, con. Okay, in this again we need to create a browser configuration directory. Okay, this is done. In this we need to, because we are working with the Chrome, let's add the Chrome properties. Okay, and copy all this. Right, this is done. Now here we need to create again report configuration directory. Sorry, this should be inside the config. This two, it should be in the config. Refactor this and this one also. Okay, and here we need to add report configurations extend, because we are using extend reports. We need to add the extend report configuration here, right? Directory, not directory, sorry, it's a file. Next, copy this one, right? This is done. Next step is we need to create a direct file under config. What is the testng configuration? Because we are running our automation through testng, so we need to require this configuration. I hope I am clear until now. Right? Let's add this one also. See, we are using Chrome, so we have mentioned as a browser as a Chrome. And right now, automation in the earlier stage, we are only supporting Chrome now. We'll be adding a lot of browsers going further. Next, we need to add our test data, right? Without test data, nothing automation, what we are doing, right? So we need to create under project, we need to create a test data directory. Yeah, this one. Under this, we need to create a web directory. So we have to mention that one as a web directory because we will understand in the future sections. Now, in this, we need to create another directory called page object locators. Because we are following page object modeling, we have to create the directory for that. And we can create for an example, I'm showing that we are creating a locator properties. Okay. Next, we need to write the test cases flow in the web only. Okay. And after that, we need to add the test directory. And understand, when you are adding a test directory, that means it's actually in actual scenarios, it will be a feature name, right? Like login, right? Login scenarios. So all these login scenarios will come under the login directory. So the directory name will be the login. That means a feature, right? Yeah. Next, we'll be adding a test ID group name.csv. In real-time scenarios, the test IDs which are being our test cases which are being stored in the test management tool, they will be getting an ID, right? We prefer to give the name with that. That will easy to understand that we have covered these many automations. Otherwise, we can't track properly, right? So, and we giving the group name also. The group name is sanitary regression and all. Okay, we have read this one. Let's go to the next thing. This we will be add according to our while we are executing. Okay, while we are writing the test cases. Okay, and this will be our the template. Let's copy this template. Okay, we are working on the load URL, so let's copy it and remove this one. Okay, if you see here, page name, weight type, role type, element name, these are our template. Now here we are loading the URL. Let's take this is our URL and add it here. Okay, now we have added this much. Let's go to the documentation again. And dynamic strings, right now it's not required, but yeah, in the future we'll be definitely discussing about dynamic strings and page screenshot. Okay, and after that we need to create our configuration. Okay, so go to the run and edit configuration. I have forgot to tell very important thing. For this tutorial, we are using IntelliJ because it's a very powerful tool which supports Java. Basically, right? So Java projects are well supported in our IntelliJ. So we are using IntelliJ for this tutorial. If you have any special request, which tool we have to use, or you want to see how it will work in other tools, let me know in the comments. So I definitely help you to understand how it will work in those tools as well. So let's create add application, right? Here we are seeing it's asking to add the application. Next, in the application, it is asking to give the name runner. Okay. Runner. And we need to give the scriptless application. So just add scriptless application and mark it as a false. Okay. So this true, and there are two concepts are there. One is true and another is false. Right now we are using false because we are telling that our framework that we are running through IntelliJ, mean we are running through ID. If you're running to Maven, we will be adding as a true. Basically, you can see in the plugin, you have observed, you can see here argument as a true, right? Means this main class application, we are sending the argument as a true. What happens on the true and what happens false, I will show you in this section. Okay, let's mark this one as a false for this application and apply. Okay, until then, done. So our automation setup is done. Congratulations, guys. If you are done all this stuff, means your web automation setup is done. Okay, now see what happens when we keep as a true and when we keep as a false. Okay, let me add as a true and apply. See, when we are added as a true, what happens? It just created a testng folder. I mean testng file, right? XML file, which in short we have added here. If you see, if you observed here, we have added here, right? Now our test directory is being picked for the testing purpose. Now go to the config, go to the testng and add it here, test case name. Okay. So we need to add the test ID here. Now, if I run when it is set as a true, it is creating a testng XML file, right? So mark it as a false and apply. Let's see what happens now. So basically, it should open Chrome browser, right? You can see that our web page has been loaded here, right? It is taking a lot of time to load. Let's end this one. Okay, it load. Once it is done, it is closing it, because we don't have any validations here. You can't see here, but you can see that what step is been executed. Okay, this step is been executed, and if you see in the reports, you can see that our reports are properly created, right? And again, this is the extend report, right? You can see execution is fast. Okay, let's see other steps. Now, this is until load URL. So we'll go, this is up to here. I think I am very clear about the load URL, how it works. This is the first sample automation what we have done. Hope you got clear idea how to set up and how to start with our automation. In the further section, we'll go understand other things as well. For now, thanks. Let me know if you have any doubts.